TDTV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up. The reason. What? You mean to tell me Think Different TV has their own merch website? I just don't believe it. What? They have hoodies, mugs, toddler tees, kid classic pullovers, bucket hats, stainless steel water bottles, woman comfort tees, crew socks, kids premium tees, baby onesies, even a premium cotton t-shirt for men. And what is that? You can use the code EARLYBIRD to get 5% off of your order. And if you have Afterpay, you can split the payments. Oh my gosh, like this is just unbelievable. What colors do we have? Ooh. Fancy.
Go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Nothing short of a phenom, she is the Suzann Christine, also known as one of the hardest working women in Philly. Singer, songwriter, performing, recording artist, actress, mentor, philanthropist, and mother, she does it all. Born and raised in Philly, Suzann has always strived to be the best at what she does. And no, it's not just the Virgo in her. This Philadelphia High School for Girls alum over a decade ago decided to bet on herself and make music her first choice. This leap of faith has proven to be the right path time and time again, with her now being a three-time award winner for Best R&B Pop Artist and more recently winner of the Top Audio Creator in Music IDMA Award at the 3rd Annual IDMA Awards. Her single Falling Tears has been in heavy rotation on Sirius XM, Shade 45, Music Choice, BET Jams, Hot 97, and more, and even reached number 3 on Italy's R&B charts. Suzann Christine's singles, Levels, Sexy Disco, and Long Time Coming has been making their rounds as well. In addition to being an artist and performing on many stages, she gives back to the music community by creating a space for younger creatives with her performing arts nonprofit. SCH Creative and Performing Arts, established in 2010, along with the Forever Love Yourself, Fly, STAR program, helping youth maximize their artistry. Suzann Christine also holds the position governor of the Philadelphia Recording Company and board member of Continental Societies Incorporated as public relations chair for the Metropolitan Philadelphia area chapter. When does she find time to sleep is still a mystery to me. Suzann Christine, an inspiration, a leader, a legend in the making. Spiritual, unique, divine, artistic, and thankful. Who dat? Sue dat.
And she has her own website, www.suzannchristine.com. Make sure you spell the Suzann without the E. Thank you very much. She is also going to be an honoree and featured performer at 100 Distinguished Women. It is March 26th in Philadelphia, PA. All right, here's more information about it. It's of course, it's Women's History Month, okay? And this is a Power Blazer fundraiser. All right, it's between 6 and 9:30 p.m. And it will be at the City Winery. All right, cool. So it's right at 990 Filbert Street. And I've been there on many occasions. I was just there to go see Jatan. And I've also seen Suzann Christine perform there. So without further ado, we're going to bring this lovely young lady into the fold. Miss Wicked Kissy Winked herself. Suzann Christine. Oh, let me get this off of here. Hi, honey.
Hey. That was, I mean, a superb introduction. I need that video so we can post that. Like, this is
Oh,
how
I got it for you.
Think
I got it
Different
for you.
TV will introduce you, okay?
Because I've been watching other interviews and I've seen like they like, well, tell people who you are, what you do. I'm like, y'all didn't do y'all research. Like this is Suzann Christine. Like it's there. The information is there. All you have to do is look, honey. All you have to do is look.
That girl come through with the message and the wisdom and the knowledge. Just because you got that winking key say weekend, so you got that mindset that you already know that business wise, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what makes people a really good interviewer. That's what makes me want to come back and sit down with you, because I'm not telling you about me. You asking the right questions and you already know about me.
Exactly.
And some people that reach out to you, they want to do an interview or whatever like that. They don't even ask for your EPK. They don't ask for a bio. They don't do their own research to go, let me see if I can find something on the website. But I even try to tell artists, like, just have the EPK ready for interview. So it has all of the highlights there. They can literally interview you off of your EPK. So, but yeah, girl, you did that. You did that.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know what's so crazy? Even with all that, I still didn't even scratch the surface. Like, you got so many things going on, girlie. I'm like, hey, how can I fit all this into 2 minutes? It's so much. And I know it's still things going on that you have going on. But before, like, first of all, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me today. Think Different TV is so happy and proud to have you on the show, okay? Because listen, y'all don't know this, but me and Suzann go way back. But the thing is that she's a busy lady. I'm a busy lady. It's kind of hard to get both of us together, in one setting. So I appreciate you for, coming through today. And I know they already saw what I did, and I know it's kind of corny, but I do want you to introduce yourself to this audience, because it's people that know you and it's people that have yet to know who you are. So I want you to introduce yourself as well.
Oh, yes. I'm Suzann Christine. I'm a multi-award winning recording artist, with the genre of shades of R&B, because I do all shades of R&B. Yes, I am a current governor for the Recording Academy, and I'm a co-chair for the membership committee with the Philadelphia Recording Academy chapter. And I'm actually up right now, slated to, I'm been nominated to run again for another term, because my term is up this year. And I'm looking forward to serving more years in the Recording Academy. Moreover, I'm a serial entrepreneur. I own my own record label, SCH Entertainment, which produces and executive produces the majority of what you see Suzann Christine do. And we also help with booking other artists, and offering some artist services, especially administrative services. Also, I am the CEO of Music Artist Universe, which is an online music hub for music professionals, music artists, who are looking for a place to interact, converse, receive resources, grants, information, and knowledge and educational courses pertaining to the music industry, how you can do things yourself, because I am an independent artist. And I have my nonprofit organization that I founded that offers programs to youth who are interested in the arts. And I'm a mother. I am a new mother.
Oh, boy, mom. Yes.
Boy, mom. Yes,
oh, yes. Boy, mom. Yes. Yes. Welcome to the club.
Yes. So.
Your son is 8 months, right?
Just turned 8 months yesterday.
8 months. And my son is 8 years old. So Just wait.
Big difference.
Just wait, honey.
You a nice journey in.
Yeah, and it's still more to go. Okay, he surprises me every day, every day. I know your face light up every time you talk about your son. You like it. I feel like my face light up more when I talk about my son than when I talk about like my career and everything that I've been doing. And I say, oh yeah, I created Think Different TV, but my son Wise, it's a totally different conversation. Okay.
Yes. Amazing.
So, hey, I don't even know where to start this. Okay, first off, a lot of people probably like, what is Winky Kids Say Wicked? Because I know I'm going to get those questions. What is Winky Kids Say Wicked? It is the model that we had at Girls High. That is still the model at Girls High. And she conquers who conquers herself. Just for anybody who is wondering what that is, like, what the heck is she talking about? And this is the example right here. One of the examples right here is Miss Suzann Christine. She has learned to know who she is as a person, as an artist, and is able to show the world, through her gifts, who she is. And by doing that, she is conquering the world. Like this is if there's anybody you want to look at as a role model, this is her right here. Okay, this is the queen right here.
Oh man, thank you. That's honorable. I really appreciate that, LaShia. You're the bomb.
Oh, no problem, no problem. And my mom is a Virgo, so I already know how y'all are. Y'all are boom, boom, boom by the book. It may not be perfect, but it's damn near perfect. Okay.
Yes.
And through the journey, I want to talk about your journey because I want to know, when did you start taking music and writing seriously? Because everybody has their own kind of journey when it comes to that. I know I didn't start until I was like 17, around on there, but I was writing when I was 13, but it was like 17 when I was like, yo, I'm taking it seriously now. What and I still don't kind of take it seriously because people still waiting for their second album. But anyway,
At least you got the first one out.
Yeah, But when did you start taking your music and your writing seriously and say, this is what I want to do with my life?
I took it seriously a lot later than people think. I did music my entire life. In high school, I was involved in the arts. Middle school, elementary school, I always was involved in the arts, even through college. But I ran away from the arts and music because I just didn't think that it was something stable. And that's what I was programmed to believe, is that, it wasn't a stable career, or that it was too difficult to attain, or, hard to do. So it took a lot of programming my mind to like kind of build up the faith to believe that, all right, I think I can make some strides in this, So it took me some time. I was an adult. I was an adult when I said, okay, let's give myself a try. I'm a believe in myself. I worked a full-time job for like 3.5 years before it was like, I'm quitting my job and I'm going to do music. And I'm gonna tell you, the way the universe works is literally 6 months after quitting that full-time job, I totally had forgot that I submitted for a contest, and I won the contest to sing at Radio One Fest in Miami, opening up for DJ Khaled, Melanie Fiona, T.I., Rick Ross, Monica, Bobby Valentino, like all these dope artists, everything paid for. And it just was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's, the doors of opportunity began to open up for me because I decided that I was going to open up that door for myself. And my song won out of 1,400 people nationally. So there was a big deal.
What song was that?
Song called Closed Casket. It was the first song I released a music video for, and was like, I'm taking this serious. I was still working full-time at Vanguard when I had put the money up behind doing that music video and everything. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about the money. Let's talk about investing in yourself as an artist. How important that is. I know you mentor these younger creatives that are coming up, and a lot of people think that things are just going to fall in their laps. They think that, oh, if I'm just really hot, everything will just fall in my lap. People are going to want to do my music video without me having to pay them. People are going to want me to come in their studio and record in their studio without having to put the money out to do so. Oh, people are going to just really willingly invest in me. But how important is it to invest in yourself?
Extremely important. That's going to be the most important thing to do if you're pursuing music. Like, one of the first things I did when I said I was investing into myself was I sat down with a consultant who told me the steps. He actually was the one that told me to sign up and become a member on this website called ourstage.com and submit for some of the contests because they offer great opportunities. He told me to get on like Reverb Nation. He told me to sign up with BMI for my performing rights organization. But I spent hourly money with him to have conversations, to find out where I needed to be and what was going to help, me excel or jumpstart my career. So, it never stops though. Investing into yourself and your business, because that's what you are, never stops. And it's so important because what you put out is what you're going to get back and then some. So, but you got to put some stuff out. God really just, you have to invest into it. And it's okay to have part-time jobs or to do certain things to help you get that money up so that you can put yourself in the right spaces musically.
Yeah, and I know that sometimes it's a struggle when you have a part-time job, full-time job, and you're doing your music at the same time, and you're just like, because I'm can speak from experience, asking for that day off so you can go do a show, or asking for that time off, or rushing home from your job to go put on makeup and get your hair done and do all this stuff so you can be ready for a performance that's supposed to happen that night. Like it is crazy, because I can tell you some stories, honey. And I'm kind of just going off of the flow right now because I have a list of questions.
Okay.
But it's just like we're going with the flow right now because it's just so important for and through this is edutainment. So I want to make sure that people are entertained by the conversation, but also informed and educated by the conversation as well. And I know you have a lot of knowledge. Like you've been through a lot of things in the industry. You've had a lot of things going on, and with everything you have going on in your music and baby boy and building a family, what keeps you grounded, what keeps you in the pocket, so to speak?
A couple things. I mean, just being motivated, doing what it is that you're passionate about, and then in addition to that, God and the source of my strength, and the people who surround me with love and support, those are the people that help keep me grounded, to keep pushing my village. We need all these people to keep going each and every day. It could be the fans, the messages that I receive, so it's just like knowing that I'm inspiring people, knowing that I'm helping people along the way. So yeah, those are the things that help keep me going. Oh, and let's not forget money.
And money. She said and money. And money, I know that's right. Listen, so I feel like you took like a brief pause, to have your son. But I feel like you just went right back into everything, because I was like, this girl back out in these streets promoting. I was like, did she even catch her breath? Like, you're like, can you keep up? Like, it's just like boom, boom, boom. You like had a baby. Now I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a couple months And then it was like you never really left though. It was like you had the baby shower, you had so many things going on, and then you jump right back into business as usual. And is it surreal being a mom too on top of all of that? Like, do you feel like, oh wow, like oh yeah, I do have a little little baby, like, or is it like your baby is your world, and you're like, oh yeah, I do have a music career, like, how is it? How do you keep up? I'm just like, because when I took a break, I took a whole hiatus. I took years. Like I was like, I'm not ready yet to go back into it. But you was like, okay, we boom boom. I think it's just like organization. And then when you have that support, you also have support behind you. That's the biggest thing, is having support. And I feel like I'm answering your question for you, so I'm just shut up.
Support is like the number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 thing. To be able to kind of keep on going, you know, I still feel like I'm not all the way back. It's a lot that I would normally be doing that I'm not doing. It's a lot of things I had to say no to because it's just not, you know, I'm breastfeeding and I can't be away from them for too long, or, you know, I had to cancel mad gigs because I have smack dab in the middle of the summer, which is a peak time for music artists. You know, there's a lot going on, and for vocalists, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, let me stay relevant. Let me continue doing what I gotta do. Some things if I can really say yes to it, I'm really trying to make it happen, especially if the opportunity makes sense. Because sometimes people present things to you that it's just not even worth your time, especially when you're a new mother. It's like, do I feel like getting up out my house? I'm tired. I'm exhausted, you know. In fact, today I have a headache. Like I currently have a headache right now. And I'm like, oh shoot, we got the interview. I'm on the interview call. I'm, you know, sticking to what I can commit to, you know, but my little man is right over there in his little jumper being occupied. And luckily that's what's happening right now. Otherwise he might have been right here while I'm breastfeeding. So these are challenges. Can take place, happen. I'm not sure if you hear that though.
I do. Actually, my thing just switched. Hold on for a moment, because that was weird. It just went from. All right. Okay. It shouldn't be echoing anymore.
Okay. So yeah. So
all right.
Great. So, you know, these are challenges that, you know, mothers have that are entrepreneurs or in music or whatever like that. You know, I had to say no to Mickey Howard for a show that was a way that I wanted to do because it just wasn't going to really work out for me. And it's just like I just had to listen to my body, listen to my spirit. Like I wanted to push to do it, but I could not push to do it. I just couldn't do it. And I said no. You know, sometimes you can do things. You do what you can. It's like picking and choosing, weighing out what you can do. You know, I took him out to LA with me, and I was invited to a number of events. And thank God for his father. His father was a magnificent father, came out there to support me as a governor so I could continue doing what I need to do, and allowed me to do the events and network and do what I needed to do there. But you know, some stuff I was like, I'm not going. You know,
I know that's right.
It's all about balance. It's all about balance. And, you know, some stuff is just like, this makes sense. I got to do it. I'm going to find a way to do it. Some stuff is just like, I don't even have the time to do it. I don't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, in your career, well, in any career, you know, there's ebbs and flows, you know, and I wanted to know, what was a moment that you felt you learned about yourself and most importantly, what not to do in the industry, what to do in the industry. What was that moment where you were like, you know what? I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again. Is there a particular event that happened that made you say, okay, I need to do more research next time?
Probably a million and one things that have occurred where it was like, yes, I need to do more research. I won't be doing that again. I won't be working with this person again. I won't be working with that person again. These things happen on multiple occasions. You're constantly learning in this industry. Hence the reason why I even started Music Artist Universe, is because I was learning so much. And like, you'll be in a field and learn some things, and it's like, I need to save somebody else from not having to go through this experience again, like ever, or not having to experience that, period. And share what it is that I know, because if you can stop or help someone not make the same mistakes, that's what you want to do. But I can't think off the top of my head right now of an experience that has taken place that said, I won't be doing that again. But if I will, there's one thing that's coming to mind. I had signed with a company in New York. This is before I moved to New York, and they made a lot of promises that they just weren't able to keep. And we did a short term. It was like a year. I provided everything that I was supposed to provide. I fulfilled my contract and what I was supposed to do, but they didn't really get a chance to fulfill theirs. They put out one of my dopest songs, was supposed to shoot a music video for it, and they tried to tell me, oh, well, you can't shoot the music video right now because your contract is almost up. That's not my fault, right? They wanted me to extend the contract for another term, but I'm like, no, y'all had y'all time. Y'all was supposed to do these things. I fulfilled what I needed to do, and no, it's cool. We didn't put out anything else. They put out my song Dope Queen, and it's a reason why there's no music video for that song. And it's because, this particular label released that song. So, that's one particular situation that it was like, no, not doing it again, not signing with y'all. I gave you a chance to show and prove some things. You need more time. Sometimes you do need more time. Sometimes things like that happen, but I think more could have been done. And when you start to feel like you could have did everything that they did do yourself, I could have put up the money for this part. I've been doing that for myself all this time, So yeah, so that's one particular instance. And it is a quadrillion more.
A quadrillion more. Like, I feel like we're always constantly learning in this business. You're never at a point where you know it all, so
no, you don't.
You're always constantly learning. And with well, first I want to ask you, when did you know, like, you arrived? Like, when did you know, like, I can go out and I can, because I think every artist's goal is to get to a point where they are getting paid to share their gift, right? And when was it like you knew you arrived? Like, you can walk into a place and they say, hey, we really want you. And you're like, well, here's my price. And they're like, okay. Like, when was that moment? Like, what was that moment like for you? When did it happen? Do you remember when it happened? Like, I know you had a lot of years in the business, but do you remember that point where you said, Suzann Christine has arrived?
So I think you have moments where you have new levels that you have attained and you have arrived to that next level, or you have arrived to a level that you've never arrived to before. As a vocalist, I've been paid for my voice on multiple occasions, even before I decided to really do music. I was always making money to, using my voice, singing somewhere to do something. But there's moments in my career, to answer your question, arrived. If it was to be being arrived, I haven't fully arrived to a goal that I would like to feel like, oh yes, I have fully arrived. But I know that I am at a place of where I have arrived on a certain level, which is very commendable, respectable for myself, and makes me feel proud. And those moments were a combination of things. So I would say, being a independent music artist, a female woman who invests into herself, had built a team, has traveled, had been paid to come out and travel, perform places, and have found her way into a music radio slot on major station, when there are other people that I'm competing against who have major record deals and major record money, and they haven't even had that opportunity to do that. And I did. And to say, I have seen myself on TV screens. I have been chosen and selected to be on that festival, this festival, or I have actually seen myself and my name on a Times Square billboard, or like, it's like my name's printed in the newspaper. Mine, this person wants to do an article on me. This person reached out to do this, or I have these people's numbers in my phone. They
Yes. You're like, I'm that girl.
So it's like, this is dope, but there's still more to attain. There's still so much more to attain. So yeah, I'm still trying to sell out an MSG stadium,
I know that's right. It's gonna happen.
A worldwide tour.
Listen, the universe is listening.
Universe, make it happen. Show my son the world and let my music pay for it. Come on now.
Yes.
There's still millions of streams that need my song to be heard. Like, yeah. So there's stuff that hasn't been done that I want done. So
I feel I'm so proud of you. One.
Thank you.
And we're coming up on our 100-year reunion. And
I'm on a planning committee for it, by the way.
Oh man.
Yes.
I just put the second payment in. I'm like, I'm so there.
I'm so glad you are coming, my sister. Because we definitely just talked about how we might give out some certificates or awards.
Oh, awesome.
People need to be present because you never know.
So we had the 5, the 10, and I just was like, I'm not going to go because I just feel like I hadn't done anything yet. I was like, I'm still trying to find out where. I think the 10th year reunion, I had just had, I was pregnant with Wise. I was like, I'm definitely not going. Looking like a whole.
You know what it is? I think that just goes to show that we're comparing ourselves to, like, or we're trying to, like, oh, I'm supposed to be somewhere, but at this time or at this place. And it's like, no, this is not about where you are. And now you making me say I have to go put a post up on here. This is not about where you are in life. This is about coming together and reuniting with your sisters.
Yeah, I just feel, this pressure. And I know I put it on myself because I'm like, I know I could have been a lot further, but you never know the plans that the Lord has for you. You just go with the flow. You just make sure that you're present and you do the work. When you do the work, and then you will see all the fruits of your labor afterwards. But I was just like, I'm gonna go this year because it's a lot of sisters that we have lost, and I'm so sad that I didn't get a chance to parlay with them
Mhm.
before, before they were no longer here. So I'm like, you know what? It's bigger than me now. I got to get out of my head, and that's the thing that Aquariuses do. We're always in our head. So you're always constantly thinking about the worst case scenario or this, that, and the third. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna show up, show out, have fun. It's a sneaker ball. So I'm like, let me go get some crazy sneaks and look cute. But I'm excited to see everybody in our graduating class. I'm excited to see everybody who is, I've seen a lot of other alums in passing because we all still kind of in Philly and we see each other and everything like that. So that's always great to have, is that sisterhood, to know like, hey, you may not always remember people's names, but you remember their faces. So you're like, hey, what's up, girl? Like, and then also to see all these amazing alumni that are coming out of the school that are doing big things in council and just doing so many great things, including yourself. It's like, wow, and Jill Scott is Girls High Girl. Woo woo.
LaShia Lopez, rest in peace.
Yes, like it's a lot of them that have paved the way. So I want to know, we used to do career day at Girls High, and I want
There's
to
some
know,
coming up too.
yeah, I think it's in April. It's in April. I think they do it every April, right? So what is the advice you would have given to the younger Suzann Christine back in the day, if you was to come through to career day? Like, was this even like a thought while you were in school, or were you just like, I'm going to go to school, go to college, get a career? Like, was music even on the radar?
I'm gonna
Was
go
it
to
even?
school. I'm gonna go to college. I like to do music. I still do it. I always do music, but it's not gonna be my priority. Was the thought that I had, and in high school. But my whole thing was, when I started working at that company, dealing with people's millions and billions of dollars and telling them what to do with it and invest their money and that blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't a commission-based agent at the time. I was working as an employee with this company, and they weren't paying like what I could have been making with those licenses. And I was so miserable. I had people talking to me, complaining to me about logging in a minute late and all types of stuff. And my drive was like an hour away. If traffic was bad, 40 minutes away. And when I tell you I was miserable, I was miserable. I had to let that go to save myself, because I just couldn't see myself doing it for 30 years. There's always pros and cons to doing things as an entrepreneur or whatever like that versus being an employee. But for me, LaShia, I would tell the younger Suzann, if you are truly passionate about something, take a look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, why not? Ask
Mm-hmm.
yourself, why can't you if others can? That's the question. If
Yep.
this person can, then why can't you? And then every excuse is just a lie. That's it.
Mm.
Every excuse
Mm.
is a lie. And, believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself and give yourself a try now. That's what I would have told the young Suzann. I would have been like, create that music and get that music out now. And my mom wasn't on board. She wasn't on board. There was people who was like, your daughter can sing. She's pretty. Da 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 da. We need to get her in the studio. And she really wasn't feeling it like that. Like, she let me do a little bit, but she didn't let me go all in. She didn't trust
Mm.
it. And you know, I don't blame her
She was
now.
like the mom off of what you call Sister Act 2. Singing don't pay the bills. Singing don't pay the bills.
And I just wish
Crazy.
sometimes that she was there to protect me when I did
Mm.
decide, you know,
Mm.
to do things. So, you know, but we're here now. I know she's proud, you know, to see that I rubbed shoulders and, you know, my name has been heard and seen amongst notable names in Philadelphia. And
outside of Philly,
you know,
because there is no glass ceiling. Like you have broken through. You've been here in Philly, New York, East Coast, West Coast, overseas. So it's like your name is all over the place. And to be honest, probably overseas, probably more, because overseas they listen, they like them some good music. Okay. So it's
yes,
like they just hop on. They don't care about your politics. They don't care what you look like. They don't care, all that. I mean, for the most part, they just like good quality music. And on that note, I want to actually play one of your videos, if I can get this banner down because it's in the way. This is what happens when you direct your own show. You try to get everything together. But I'm going to put this video up so we can take a pause for the cause and everybody can hear how beautiful your voice is. So here we go. This is Levels. This is my favorite song. I don't care what nobody. This is my favorite song. I like the other song, but this is like my favorite song because I can personally, what is it? What's the word for it? Relate to it. So here we go.
Out here looking for you, like where you been. Me reminiscing, remembering we used to get it and argue with mama like him again. Tell her I love you when she just say why you defending them. This time with love's innocence, we was like souls innocent. Finishing all of your sentences. Friends would say they go your twin again. Guess I'm just waiting. Lower the voices, lower the noises. Put on an album, turn on the volume. Make love in the shower like they goes the hours. Tryna vibe, tryna kick it with you. Keep it 2 times 50 with you. Feel like the time of your life, every minute with you. Now I see the bigger. We were supposed to be good on so many levels. On so many levels. Love more than just a hood. On so many levels. On so many levels. Yeah, you was that one. On so many levels. On so many levels. Still can't even shake it, baby. Damn, we should've made it, baby. Baby. You might be mine and only night and never found me. Oh yeah. So many levels, so many levels. You might be mine and only night and never found me. Oh yeah, so many levels, so many levels. More about canon, we different and they'll never get it. They comment and mentions, we more motion pictures. The vision of something that's so open-ended. The difference, we did it from humble beginnings. Ain't winning if all of it really was in it. Ain't winning if all of it really was in it. Guess what I'm saying? Why is it sinning? Why are we in this way? Lower the voices, lower the noises. Put on an album, turn on the volume. Make love in the shower like they goes the hours. Tryna vibe, tryna kick it with you. Keep it 2 times 50 with you. Feel like the time of your life, every minute with you. Now I see the bigger. We were supposed to be good on so many levels. On so many levels. Love more than just a hood. On so many levels. On so many levels. Yeah, you was that one. On so many levels. On so many levels. Still can't even shake it, baby. Damn, we should've made it, baby. Baby.
So many levels, oh, so many levels, yeah.
Yes, like that. Listen, as soon as I heard that, I started thinking about my son's father. I was like, yo, because that is definitely a relatable song. Okay, like
You were
I just think
supposed to
about it
be
all the
good.
time.
Facts. Hello.
And that is so important to um have music that people can relate to. A lot of music that's out right now, I am I like, but unfortunately, I cannot relate. So it's like it's nice to have in the background while you're cooking, while you're cleaning, and everything like that. But will it make me stop full break and just do a whole music video of my daggone self in the middle of the living room? No. Like, and this is one of them songs where I could be up there watch this come on. I'll be like, oh, I gotta go in the living room with my broomstick.
Hello.
I'm like, I'm never going to get anything clean with this song on.
One of them Jones.
One of those joints, right? So what is the most memorable moment of your entire career? Good or bad, or you can do both. What is the most memorable moment of your entire career? I know we talked about the ebbs and flows earlier, but what is like you will never forget, like you hold on to that memory, like that key memory. What is it, a core memory? That core memory of your career.
So many of them are like I hold on, and like sometimes I gotta go back and look at stuff like, oh my god, this, oh my gosh, I can't remember, not I can't, I just, this is so, good, like this is, it just fills me up with joy, and it's so many of them. It's like the Roots Festival. It's that moment that Black Thought texted me and said, "Hey, guess who we're going to be bringing on to the Roots picnic?" Or it's that moment when, you know, I was hit up and received that text message to turn on Hot 97, or it was the message when it was like, "Yo, turn on Power 99," or "Yo, I'm about to play you on, 107," or it's just like all of those moments are very, very memorable. I'll never forget those moments in time, that these amazing things happen. It's like, yo, I can't make this stuff up, how these stories play out. And let's not forget a very memorable moment that recently happened was me singing for my dear beloved Eagles. I'm an Eagles fan and I love the Eagles. And so, singing in a stadium of 60,000 people and, having an opportunity to have my voice heard, and then them gifting me with my own jersey that says Sudat on it. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, this is great. This is great. This is great. These are moments that feeds the inner child of me. That's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're doing this. But then there's other great memories when I have given back to young artists and they tell me how they inspire me, or they tell me you're the only person that's like really giving me information that I need. You really truly inspire me, Queen. Like, thank you so much for all that you do. Or some moments when, the youth from my organization, it's like, oh my gosh, I learned so much, and I know that I'm actually impacting. And it's the memories of like people crying or saying your song just touched me so much, or like all of these moments, they all get calculated and they add up to like, I'm here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And no matter how hard it gets, I always find my way doing it, So I'm so blessed, it's a blessing. It's fulfilling, it's rewarding. And it gets challenging, very, very challenging at many times, but it's still a beautiful, well-balanced journey, just like motherhood.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking on the Eagles, the first color Think Different TV hoodie I got was in Kelly Green. Like I was like, I gotta get my Kelly Green, and then we'll go from there. Like, so I'm totally on board, y'all. She's an Eagles fan, so all you haters out there, because people give me a lot of crap on my show. They be like Giants fans be coming out. I'm like, y'all didn't even do nothing last season. Like, shut your face. Like.
They are mad what just recently happened with the switch.
Yeah, with Barkley coming on board, yes. They like, oh, you did to us now. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. He tried to work with y'all, but y'all wasn't doing nothing for him. He had to come to a winning team. So we gonna leave that alone. Because I could talk for hours and hours about some football. So sheesh. So going back to what you said earlier in the interview, you said something about a team, right? And building that team around you when you're in this industry. You know what? In any career that you decide to take on, it's always good to have a good team behind you. And I want to know, is there anybody out there that you want to just give a quick shout out to that has been there for you, that has helped you along your journey, because, I'm giving you your flowers, but I know sometimes we don't always get a chance to think. We think them when we see them, we put up something about them on, Instagram or whatever, but I want you to take the time to just give flowers to those who have helped you along your journey as well.
Yes, most certainly. First, I want to give honorable mention to my mother, who challenges me and has been there to support me on my journey. I want to shout out to my best friend, Felicia Harris, who has lifted me up when I was down, and I'm so grateful for her. Shout out to High Touch Inc. And I'm actually the new board chair for Influence Action Movement, which is her nonprofit organization. I want to give flowers and thank yous to Heavy Hitter HP, who has totally been a blessing and believed in me when he met me and did all that he could possibly do to elevate me and my music career. And I just want to also give my thanks, many thanks to Fatima Gamble, Deanna Williams, the whole Gamble family for the support that they've given me and mentoring and mentorship. The list is pretty extensive, but Queen Yazzie is another person that I just want to give her a shout out. She's an amazing host and DJ. She's working over there at Radio One now, and I'm just so proud of her, and I appreciate all the help that she has lended to me. And all the Suzann Christine supporters and fans and Sudet management team, or a supporting team, or June Thompson from TME. Like I got so many people who have just been there on my journey, who, if I reach out and I ask them for support, they've supported. So I just want to really say thank you to all of those great people. And if I forgot to mention you, please charge it to my mind and not my heart. DJG's, it's a list. I love
Don't worry, I'm not going to play the music on you. You're good.
Yes, do that.
I'm not going to sit up there and play that music and the cutoff music. No, you good. Because I wanted you to because sometimes we get caught up. We're doing things, we're here, we're there, and sometimes we reflect. And when we reflect, we do it in private, and we think about all the people that have helped us in our journey, but we never get a chance to verbalize it to the world. So I just wanted to be able to give you that, because I know sometimes it's just You're here, you're there, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, yeah. I also want to honorable mention is Melody Forster. Thank you so much, Melody. You know, you have been truly, truly a blessing. So thank you, Melody.
So, I wanted to ask you, what are 3 key pieces of advice you would give to up and coming artists? And it could be about anything. It could be about, because I know one thing is making sure you invest in yourself, but also make sure that you take care of yourself, you pay yourself. And a lot of people don't understand that concept. But I know you being a financial coach, me being a financial coach, we know what that means. You know, you want to make sure you pay yourself, you invest in yourself, but you also put that money aside and let it grow for you and everything like that. And if I was given that type of advice when I was younger and everything, I would have had more money to invest into my career. So 3 key pieces of advice that you want to give to the up and coming, and even people that are, not up and coming, that are in the industry right now, that's still trying to find their way.
Yeah, you're an entrepreneur, whatever, especially in music. I mean, the key, so many keys. A is cultivate your mind. Cultivate your mind. Train your mind to truly believe that you are a limitless being. And what that means is get in the mirror and talk to yourself like you love yourself. Okay. That's number one. And if you need help with that, please join us at musicartistuniversity.com. It's free for you to join our uplift group. Every Monday morning, we are on there at 9:30 a.m. and I am leading our mirror talk. Okay, so these are some of the things that I've utilized to help manifest dreams as an independent artist. So please visit musicartistuniversity.com to assist you with that. 2, while you have cultivated your mind into believing in yourself and knowing that you are a limitless being, you need to definitely take the time out to learn from different people, build relationships in your industry. And that doesn't mean that you don't build relationships with other artists, because you'd be surprised how many other artists that you might look up to, that you might like, oh, I wish I was doing that. They might assist you. They might help you. So never be afraid to build true, genuine relationships with other music artists, because music artists do in reality help support other music artists. You know, you're sometimes able to jump on tours and shows with other music artists because of the support that you give to the music artists. So build relationships that are genuine with other music artists. Invest into yourself, and that is in every capacity, whether it be knowledge, whether it be marketing, whether it be your tours or ads, whatever it is that you need to make happen. Invest into yourself, build a team, and invest that time into yourself as well. And with that financial coaching thing that LaShia is talking about, you know, because we are employed by ourselves, most of us are self-employed individuals. That means that we should treat ourselves like we are the corporation, and that we are also the employee of that corporation. So what that means is provide yourself the benefits that that you would expect your employer to give you. Give that to yourself. So that is making sure that you invest into a retirement plan, because you don't want to get up in age and not have money that you can utilize if it comes a point in time that you're no longer able to perform anymore. You want to have the disability insurance, you want to have the retirement plan in force, where you're growing your money and you're making your money work for you. Okay. And in addition to that, you know, you want to make sure that you have your life insurance policies. Why do people get work? Oh, I got good benefits. And some of those benefits are health insurance, life insurance. Join Music Artist University so that you can find out about some of the free benefits that you're able to get, and some of the resources that offer you different benefits to help you on your music journey. So many resources out there. So I'm gonna just kind of leave that there. I hope that's a good.
That was perfect. That was perfect because you just explained to them how they can pay themselves, and don't do yourselves like Sephora did their people. Okay, don't give yourself a cookie after getting like $10 billion. That was so bad, yo. They really just was like, "Thank you for helping us make $10 million, and here's a cookie." Like, yo, trash. But don't do yourself like Sephora did, dear people. Actually make sure you go the extra mile and get yourselves the benefits, like Suzann Christine said, to do what you need to do. Do what you need to do and have that foundation. Have that foundation. I always talk about it on my shows. Have that foundation because there's people out here that are just going, and it's sad in Philadelphia right now. It's, I'm not going to be like bad things happen in Philadelphia. I'm not going to be like that, but there are some events that have happened as of late, and I had to put a post up, honey, because people was posting a video, and I was like, are we really doing this? Are we really doing this right now? As tragic as that is, they are posting the video of the actual incident of Fat G's.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yup. They are. So I had to put up a post like, listen, take it down, stop it, quit it. How are we so desensitized that we are so insensitive that we are putting up this video? Like, what's the point of it all? Like I said,
today, on today.
Exactly. And I want to say that, while I'm kind of grateful for the time we grew up in. I'm definitely grateful for the time we grew up in. We were able to laugh, love, have fun, unapologetically, just be. And it's a scary place now. And sometimes I get scared about, my son, and he's 8, and then him growing up, and I mean, you make this one man made it all the way to 80 years old, and and unfortunately was taken out of this world. And it's like, how did we get to this point? It's so sad. But I don't want to end on a bad note. I don't want to end on a bad note because this is an amazing interview. I want to thank you so much for your time. I want everybody to digest that information that she gave y'all tonight, because she didn't have to break it down like she broke it down, but she broke it down, So make sure that you take those notes. Make sure you take what you learned today from this interview about life and about what Suzann Christine has done in this industry. You got SuzannChristine.com. Make sure you spell Suzann without the E, honey, because she gonna cuss you out. She's like, the only thing E should be in is money, okay?
And SCH Entertainment Inc. is another website too for the artist services, where we provide EPKs, email blasts. We have a song release checklist for music artists who want to know what they really truly need to be doing and where they should be signing up their music so that they can receive all of their funds. It gives you a checklist from the time you enter the studio, from the time that you are ready to promote that song, things that you need to do. And we have an organizational spreadsheet that is available too, that has been a game changer for me. Like, if you ever want to start releasing that music for sync licensing, you really have to have stuff organized, all your stuff together. Mm-hmm. So, and it really helps you with really being a more professional artist.
Absolutely. And also, I have down on the screen www.musicartistuniversity.com. Definitely check that out. You can find her on Instagram and YouTube at Suzann Christine. She's doing big things, y'all. If y'all listen, if you ain't on that wave yet, you about to get left because she been going. She been growing. I've seen her growth as an artist. I've seen her growth as just as a person, you know, and this is someone who I've known back in the day, but to see her flourish is just like, I feel like a proud mom, you know. I feel like a proud mom when I see you doing big things. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like she said, Mom, she's doing it again. She's Suzann Christine again.
Suzann Christine is Suzann Christine again.
She is doing it. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow her, show her lots and lots of love. Check out her websites, get some merch. All right. Get some Sudat merch.
Yes.
All right. Spiritual, unique, divine, artistic, and thankful. Make sure y'all go ahead and check it out and get that merch today. All right. So any final words for the people? You know, Suzann Christine, let them know if there's any final words, anything you want to say to the people. Here, you got the floor.
My girl LaShia is thebomb.com. Make sure y'all continue to watch Think Different TV. And thank you so much for having me. LaShia, continue to be a blessing to those who you are recognizing on your platform. And I wish you success, prosperity, and growth. Continue to follow me. If you haven't followed me, tapped into my music, I do all shades of R&B. Visit SuzannChristine.com for the music, or Suzann Christine on all your major platforms. Like she said, I don't need to reiterate everything she said, but there's merchandise available. There's services for music artists as well on musicartistuniversity.com and SCH Entertainment Inc. Thank you, LaShia.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. And you know, you part of the family. So whenever you got something coming up, just let me know. I'll put it right on my platform. I ain't got no problem with it, you know. And we're going to end this with her other video, Long Time Coming. This interview has been a long time coming. So, but we're going to end with that. And much love to you, Suzann. Thank you so much for sharing your time. And I will see you at the Sneaker Ball on June 23rd.
Let's go. And listen, come out. I'm being honored if you're in Philadelphia on
I'm going to see you on March 26th. What am I talking about? I'm going to see you before that.
It'll be a good networking opportunity for sure.
Oh, before I even go, let me make sure that I throw that back out there, because I be all over the place, girly. Nice. So, like I said earlier, she is an honoree and featured performer at the 100 Distinguished Women event, March 26th, Philadelphia, PA, at the City Winery at 990 Filbert Street. It's between 6 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to say that because I got TDTV fam all over the country. So yeah, so 6 to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a live podcast recording. There's meet and greets. It's a lot going on. She's going to be honored. Y'all got to come out. She's going to be performing, and she got an amazing voice. So y'all got to come out. Yo, Philly, show up, show out. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all got to make sure that y'all show this young lady so much love. Y'all already been showing her love, but show her even more love because she's out here doing it. Okay. Stop sitting up here and saying, oh, well, what about artists in Philly? They don't never give back. She giving back to Philly. She performing in Philly. She giving y'all all of her. All of her. So y'all got to go out there and show y'all love. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to end it just like this. We're going to play Long Time Coming. Thank you so much, Suzann Christine, for being here today. And that is, that's a wrap. That is a
You're
wrap.
welcome.
Love you, girly.
Love you too, boo.
My angel number is 222. I care deeply and love passionately. Sometimes I find it hard to let go, but but it's only because I care so much. I cared, I cared, I cared.
Time you miss my loving. Now it's time you miss my loving. No, no, I don't want nothing. No, I don't want nothing. Thought you were the one, but you wasn't. Got my heart broken, learn from it. Sweet nothing you gave to me ain't nothing but a memory. Thought you weren't big on selling dreams, but what you sold ain't reality. Almost regretted I gave you the key to my heart. I had locked up for keys. Can't look to you for the remedy. I can't get rid of the pain. Loving, loving, I gave you all of my loving. Was it all for nothing? Felt like it was all for nothing. You don't deserve none of my energy. You and I are nothing but history. You gave it all out to the community. Community, community. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Now it's time you miss my loving. Now it's time you miss my loving. No, no, I don't want nothing. No, I don't want nothing. Thought you were the one, but you wasn't. Got my heart broken, learn from it. I'm done playing your childish games. I'm the queen and I always reign. See you seeing and now you're feeling played. I watched your moves and now I'm highly trained. See, hurting you, I have nothing to gain. It's just your time for you to feel the pain. It really hurts to have to be this way. Two hearts felt the ricochet. Loving, 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 I gave you all of my loving. Was it all for nothing? Felt like it was all for nothing. You don't deserve none of my energy. You and I are nothing but history. You gave it all out to the community. Community, gave it all. Community. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Now it's time you miss my loving. Now it's time you miss my loving. No, no, I don't want nothing. No, I don't want nothing. Thought you were the one, but you wasn't. Got my heart broken, learn from it.
Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl LaShia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I